samprutya naram chaiva narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashta Prayesva Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Jai Granthrat Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai Jagat Krishna Prabhupada ki Jai Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Prem Hari Hari Bol Krishnanand Koti Vaishnava ki Jai Hare Krishna. I hope all of you are doing well. I would like to start our today's discussion that Krishna is only interested in the uplifting or upliftment of his devotees from the material world. He is not interested in anything else. So I want to ask you one question. You all must have seen the deity of Krishna, a photo of Krishna, whether by Vaishnava acharyas or even by non-Vaishnava acharyas. Krishna's face always smiles. He always smiles. Other devas and all others, they don't smile. So why does Krishna smile? Who would like to try this answer, please? Any one of you, or all of you? Have you thought about this? Don't ask Google. You won't find answer in Google. Anyone like to try an attempt?
Hare Krishna, Babu.
Yes, Hare Bol. Tell me.
Yeah. Krishna smiles because he's a enjoyer. He enjoys. He's ultimate Purusha.
Yes, that's right. That's an obvious answer, but that's not full answer. Thank you very much. Thank you. So good. I mean, yes, Hare Bol.
So Krishna is always smiling. What I think is Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha, always Anandamay, and his smile is very attractive, and it attracts all the jivas. So when we smile, any smiling face, even if human being is smiling, and if he is smiling truthfully, then it attracts us. Not the fake one, but yeah, if someone is very genuinely smiling, it attracts us. So that's what I think, Prabhuji.
That's good.
It
That's
attracts
good.
us.
Yes, Krishna is all attractive. And being all attractive, when he smiles, he attracts all living beings. That's also true. Both answers are right and not complete. They're right. Very nice. If Krishna is unlimited, the answers are also unlimited. Is anybody else like to try? Okay. All right, we'll move on. We'll be discussing this answer in the discourse. Second is that why do we perform Aarti? Who would like to answer that? The topic of discussion is that Krishna is only interested in uplifting his devotees from the material world. So, second question is, we first discuss about why does he smile? And second question is, what is the meaning of, why do we perform arti? Again, as I said, I'm not asking you how to not think, and I plan my questions in a way that you cannot find on Google. So even if you search on Google, yeah, I'll answer you don't find. So I have to work extra hard. Okay, why others are not coming so far? Yeah, why do you think we do arti? What is arti? No? Okay, all right. These are not tricky questions, these are honest questions. I'm not trying to catch you in. It's not the case. Okay. So many people ask this question that why Krishna has made this material world so complicated, so many things going on. At the same time, we have to get out of the material world when there are so many issues that we have to grapple with. Maya is catching us one way, three modes of material nature are catching us another way. We are completely, caught like this, and hands are tied and legs are tied. And he's saying, please get out of this material world. How can we do this? Yes, we understand that he sends his pure devotees to uplift us, take us out. But still, now please, everyone should switch on their cameras. I don't have to ask you, or I'll name you. We are with it. I don't like this online business at all, to be honest. I'm very face to face. My elements when I give classes or discussions and I see people's faces. Online, I don't like it, but it's a necessity. We are reaching more audience. All of you are there. So please, don't make me repeat this all the time. You must switch on your cameras. Yeah. I'll ask you the question. The cameras are not on. I'll ask you a question. What about this? What about that? What about Parth Prabhu? Can you give me the answer? Please give us the answer.
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you give us the answer for this question, please?
Prabhu, I just came back. I gone for yeah.
So you don't know the answer. You don't know the question also.
No, Prabhu.
Oh, so the whole class will be missed out. Now switch on the camera, man. Yes, Swami Mataji, can you answer the question, please? See, with me means we are always on toes. I'm always on toes. I'm also running. You have to run with me. There's no question about I'm waking up now, I'm doing my breakfast and tea and coffee. Forget about it. Stay with me. So now start. Yes, Swami Mataji, tell me. What is the answer to the question?
Hare Krishna,
Don't ask me what question, okay?
Prabhuji, I could hear the second question. Why do we do Aarti?
So answer the second question. No problem.
Prabhuji, from what I can think of it, I think we do Aarti as a service to Krishna, so that we can remember Krishna. It is just one of the different services that we can do for Krishna as a devotee.
That's a very good common sense answer. You are becoming a doctor, so obviously you have a very good common sense answer. There is no doubt about it. That is correct. This answer is right. It's not wrong answer. All answers are good answers. Krishna is unlimited, so the answer is also unlimited. You can't have a common answer there. So, okay, all right. Okay. So now these things are being very nicely discussed by the top devotees of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted the love. See, every living being since time of creation is trying to understand who the creator is and how to find out and how to serve the creator. What is the position of creator? What is the position of created? Which are this living beings? Which are us? And how does this whole cycle, where they can see people are born, people die, again somebody is born, again they die. How can you stop this? So in all these complications, they all are trying to find out why. And in that, amongst all the devotees who are in that position, we are followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself. And he says that the devotion of the gopis is the topmost. Now there are many glories of gopis, but all these glories are very confidential. And generally speaking, we are very shy to discuss those glories quite openly. But we are now living in an age of internet and YouTube and this tube and that tube. There are people jump online and jump from one step to another step to find out, listen to classes, and hear somebody speaking very nicely, follow them very nicely. So we are forced to give some information, even if it's an ad hoc basis, a little bit earlier to time, just so that there is some amount of assurance that they will get there, we will get there also. The gopis' love for Krishna is absolutely supreme. And this love for any living being, when the person he loves another person very much, the love that person experiences increases and intensifies in the absence of the love. When somebody is married newly, not after 20 years of marriage, when they are when they are 1 day, 2 days after marriage, they are waiting for each other. Separation is very high. Or you love me, I love you, business goes on. They want to meet each other. So you got this separation is very high. But material world is such that if you add another 20, 30 years, then there is no such separation, is not there. Then they want to be away from each other. So the gopis' love for Krishna is eternal. Now when Krishna is separated from them, they sing, their love is very, very intense. In their intensity, they sing some very important prayers. And in those prayers, we would like to discuss today one particular prayer. We'll share on the screen. I'll read the prayer, and after I read the prayer, we will go word to word, and then we all will read the prayers, and then we'll discuss this particular prayer, only one. It's very advanced, it's beyond my capacity. So by the mercy of Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada, somehow or other they bless us. Then we'll make some sense of these prayers for my personal benefit and benefit all of us. But me specifically. So this is the prayer. I'll read the prayer. It has got a very different meter. Okay, this meter is very special meter. Don't jump online. Don't go to Google to this. Goodness me, man. I got distracted by repeating this point. So don't do it. Just sit, focus on the screen nicely. Okay, all you youngsters, very smart people. So you all are very dear to us. That's why this prayer is there for all of us. Vraja janartiham Virayoshita Nija jana smaya Dvamsana smita Bhaja sakhe bhavat kinkari smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. How beautiful is that? Can any of this, your modern music, beat this? Tell me. Can any music beat this sweet melody? Tell me. Tell me. Have you heard any sweet melody? How beautiful it is. We always sing this. It's absolute nectar. Just to hear it from the ears is nectarian. When we will be speaking this and singing this, our heart will fill of love. Vraja janartiham Vira Guyoshitam Nija jana smaya Dvamsana smita Bhaja sakhe bhavat kinkari smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. Yeah. So please repeat after me. Vraja janartiham. Repeat all of you. Please switch. Now turn on your phone. Don't put it off. Okay, I want to hear everybody. Let's sing. Vraja janartiham. Please.
Rajajanartiham
Virayoshitam
Virayoshitam
Nija jana smaya
Nijajana
Dvamsana smita
Dvamsana smita
Bhaja sakhe bhavat
Bhajasakhe bhavat
kinkari smano
Kinkari
Mano
Jalaruhananam
Jalaruhananam
Charudarshaya.
Charudarshaya
Vraja janartiham Virayoshitam
Rajajanartiham Virayoshitam
Nija jana smaya Dvamsana smita
Nijajana smaya Dvamsana smita
Bhaja sakhe bhavat kinkari smano
Bhajasakhe bhavat Kinkari smano
Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Okay, now I'll read the first two lines now. Vraja janartiham Virayoshitam Nija jana smaya Dvamsana smita. Please.
Rajajanartiham Virayoshitam Nijajana smaya Dvamsana
Bhaja sakhe bhavat kinkari smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Bhajasakhe bhavat Kinkari smano
Jalaruhananam
Jalaruhananam
So remember, what we are singing now is Srimad Bhāgavatam. They are not seed verses, but this is the heart of Srimad Bhāgavatam. Okay, so please, where the expression of ecstasy in love of God is expressed in words. Each and every word is full of deep meaning, a lot of expression, complete nectar. Experience this and let's sing it. Very nicely, all of you are singing. So now I will sing the 4 lines and you repeat the 4 lines after me. Okay? Vraja Janartiham Virayoshita Nija Jana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavan Mano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Vrajajanaatihan Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Dhamsana Smita Bhajasakhe Bhavat Kinkari Mano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Very nice. Now let us sing more. Vraja Janartiham Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. Bhaja
Janartihan Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Dhamsana Smita Bhajasakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
So what happens is the thing is that Krishna is with the gopis. They are loving. They are in that ecstasy. But Krishna, he disappears from the sight of them because some of them felt that they are very great because Krishna is with them. You see? So in this case, so now the gopis now are bereft of him. He disappears in the sea. They are searching everywhere for him. They couldn't find him. They realize what they have done is wrong. And here they are now. They search for him in deep forests of Braj Vrindavan. They went till the time, the place where they could not see his footprints. Then the moonlight stopped. So they say, okay, let's go to Yamuna. Here this Yamuna, which is overflowing now, Mother Yamuna. In Delhi, people are saying, no. So much overflowing of Yamuna is bad. But in Vrindavan, she's overflowing and everybody's in ecstasy there. Everyone is going out in Vrindavan, taking a dip in Yamuna on the roads. And they're saying Yamuna will always come. Once every few years, 10, 15 years, she will always break her banks and come to meet Krishna in Vrindavan, touch his lotus feet. They are in complete ecstasy, opposite to what is experienced in other places in the cities. So they sit now, the gopis by the Yamuna, in the beautiful moonlight, and they are now meditating on Krishna, feeling their expression. This is one of the prayers of their expression. Okay, so we know the background now. We'll sing the same thing together. I'll sing once, you sing after me. Let's sing a lot of love as much as possible. Okay, Krishna, can you share, please? Thank you. Vraja Janartihan Virayoshita Jana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charu Darshaya. Please everyone.
Vrajanatihan Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhava Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarsaya
Vraja Janartihan Virayoshita Nija Jana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charu Darshaya.
Vrajanatihan Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhava Kinkare Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Very nice, very nice. All of you are singing very beautifully. Now, who would like to? We will sing individually. Who would like to take the lead first? You can sing the whole words now. Please, who would like to do this now?
Okay, I'll sing Prabhuji.
Please, please.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshita Nijajanasmaya Dvamsanasmita Bhajasake Bhavat Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Very nice. All of us now. Nija Janatihan
Virayoshita Nijajanasmaya Dvamsanasmita
Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat
Kinkarismano
Jalaruhananam
Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
It does not get any better. This is the whole nectar. This is what we are looking for. Singing, following in the footsteps of the gopis, the prayers. Okay, who would like to sing? Very beautiful. Thank you, Shri Prabhu. Who would like to go now? Please feel free.
I'll try, Prabhuji.
Please, please.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshita Nijjana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkare Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Very nice. All of us now.
Vrajanatihan Virayoshita Nijajanasmaya Dhamsanasmita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavam Kinkare Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
More, please.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajanasmaya Dhamsansmita Bhajasakhe Bhavat Kinkaryasmano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Vrajajanartihan
Virayoshitam
Nijajanasmaya
Nijajanasmaya
Dhamsanasmita
Bhaja
Bhaja
Bhajasake Bhavat Kinkaryasmano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Please, continue. Somebody else.
Bro, I can see.
Please don't wait. Just start. Take the lead. Start.
Rajajanaatihan Veerayoshita Nij Jana Smaya Dhamsana Smita Bhaj Sakhe Bhava Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya.
Nice.
Janatihan
Veerayoshita
Janasmaya Dhamsan
Bhajasakhe
Bhavat
Kinkari
Kinkarismano
Jalaruhananam
Jalaruhananam
Charudashaya.
Mother is going to wait. Anybody can join in, please. Don't cooperate.
Janatihan
Janartihan Veerayoshitaam Nij Janasmaya Vansanasmita Bhaj Sakhe Bhavat Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam
Charudarshanam
Vrajanatihan Veerayoshita Nij Jana Smaya Dhamsana Smita Bhajasate Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya.
Rajajanatihan Veerayoshidam Nijajana Smaya Bhavasam Sasma Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam Charudrushaya.
Vrajanatihan Veerayoshita Nij Jana Smita Dhamsana Smita
Bhajasakhe
Bhava Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya.
Rajajanatihan Veerayoshita Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhava Kinkaro Jalaruhanam Charudarshaya.
Vrajanatihan Veerayoshita Nij Jana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhajasakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya.
Somebody else, please.
Rajajanatihan Veerayoshitaam Nijajana Smaya Dhamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya. Rajajanatihan Veerayoshita Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita
Bhaja Sakhe
Bhajasakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudashaya.
Rajajanatihan Veerayoshita Nijajana Smaya Dhamsana Smita भज सखे भवात् किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनातिहन् वीरयोषिता
निज जन
निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनस्मिता भज
भज
सखे
सखे
भवात्
किङ्करीस्मनो
किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनास्मिता भज सखे भवात् किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय व्रजजनार्तिहन्
वीरयोषिता
निजजनस्मया
ध्वंसनास्मिता भज सखे
भज सखे भवत्
किङ्करीस्मनो
किङ्करीस्मनो
जलरुहाननं
चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनातिहं वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनातिहन्
वीरयोषिता
वीरयोषितां
निज जन स्मया
स्मिता
भज सखे भवात्
किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनातिहन् वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया त्वंसनस्मिता भज सखी भवात् किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितं
निज जन
जनस्मया ध्वंसन्स्मिता भज
भज
सखे
सखे
भवात्
भवात्
किङ्करीस्मनो
जलरुहाननं
जलरुहानं चारुदर्शय
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितां निजजन्मया ध्वंसस्मितां भत्सखे भवात् किङ्करीस्मनो जलारुहाननं चारुदर्शया
व्रजजनार्तिहन्
वीरयोषिता निज जन स्मया भज सखे भवात् किङ्करीस्मनो
जलरुहाननं
जया व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितं निजजनस्मया ध्वस्मनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करीस्मनो लारुहाननं चारुदर्शया
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषिता निज जन स्मया
ध्वंसनस्मिता
भज सखे भवत् किङ्करीस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शनम्. Okay. There's anyone else remaining now?
Hare
All
Krishna,
right.
Prabhu, yes.
Yes. You want to sing?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Please, please.
Janaर्थaham वीरयोषितां निजजनास्मया वांसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करस्मिनो जलरुहान्मनं चारुदर्शिना
Vraja Janartihan Virayoshita
Itam
Nijajana Smaya Dhamsana
Sansmitam
Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat
Kinkari Smano
Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. Very nice. All done? Anyone remaining now? All done? Okay. Because I want all of us to experience this. So this is the heart of Bhagavatam. So it's just like when you offer Pushpanjali, all of us offer one flower from our side. That's what we are doing now. All of us. I like to do that way. So it's very electrifying. Vraja Janartihan Virayoshita Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. So this is where the gopis are feeling the separation of Krishna. And among many verses, this is a particular prayer which they are doing. And it's a song. You know, it's called Geet. Just like you got Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita, song sung by God. So this is a song sung by the devotee of God for him, and whom we consider the topmost. Now, let us look at the word to word and understanding of this verse. Krishna, can you put on the screen, please, the verse again? Thank you. The verse. Not the word word synonyms, just the verse. Thank you. What we sung. Now the first line. Vrajaja. Please repeat after me. Vrajajanartiham Virayoshita. Please repeat after me.
Rajajanartihan Virayoshitam.
Now this one line is made up of two separate words. Actually, there are 4 words, 5 words, but there's sandhis. No? In Sanskrit, there are sandhis. Sandhis means they are combined together. So the first is Vraja Janartihan, and second is Vira Yoshita. Now these are qualities of Krishna. Now see this. Vraja Janartihan. The Vraja Janartihan, Vraja Jana Arti Han. So this particular Vraja Janartihan is made up of Vraja Jana, Vraja Jana, Arti, and Han. These 4 lines, 4 words into one word combination. Now see, Vraja, we know Vraja means people living in Vraj. Jana, Vraja Jana, Jana means living, people who are living. Vraja Jana means people who are living in Vraja. Now Arti and Han. Now Han meaning one who destroys. Hanyate. Na hanyate hanyamane sharir. It is never destroyed. So here it's saying that the people living in Vraja, another word Arti, and say one who destroys. Now what is the meaning of Arti? We started our conversation by this question. What is the meaning of Arti, please? Anyone, please?
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, Rati means attachment and A is like more it's a superlative term.
Right, right. That's very good. Very good attempt. It's not Rati, it's Arati. So, yeah, you can say that way also, in a way. But yeah, you are there nearly. Very good attempt. Arti, just see the word Shravanam. Krishna, can you go to the word Shravanam now, please? Just that one. Just that. Show that one only. Expound it and show the first line if you can. Okay. So now what does it say? Vraja Jana means of the people of Vraj. Arti meaning of the suffering. And Han means destroyer. So it's very interesting. Arti word has come from the root word which is called Aratrika. Aratrika. No, meaning an Aratrika is made up of two words. First is second is Ratrika. And Ratrika meaning night also, but it also is synonym for ignorance. And meaning that which destroys ignorance is called Aratrika, which is a form of, short form is Arti. The root word becomes Arti. You understand this? So Arti means that which destroys the suffering of people due to ignorance. That is the reason why the pujari, or even you, when you perform Arti of the Lordship, whether it is the photograph or the deity, the lamp is showered around the face and the body of the Lord. So the lamp then shows the form of the Lord to the people who are performing the Arti, witnessing it. And that is how it destroys one's ignorance and suffering. So Arti is performed to stop our suffering. That is the meaning of the performance of Arti. That's why it's called performing Arti. One performs the process for doing it. It's not a routine thing. You see? So with this knowledge, I'm sure our offering in our Arti process will also help. It stops our suffering. Okay? Now, second line is Nijajana Smaya Vira Yoshitam. Excuse me. So first word is Vrajajanartihan Vira Yoshitam. Now Vira Yoshitam, Vira meaning what? It's a simple word for Indians. Hero. Oh hero. Yoshitam meaning what? Yoshit meaning women. So hero of women. Now second line is Nijajana Smaya Dvamsana Smita. Now Nija, the English word of near comes from the word Nija. It's near, your own. So Gopi is saying your own. Jana means people. Nija Jana Smaya. Smaya means pride. Dvamsana Smita. Dvamsana meaning what? To destroy. So his own people's pride destroyed by what? Smita, who smiles. So his smile destroys the pride of his own people. Whose own people? His devotees. So this clue is understood only by his devotees. Why he's smiling. Okay, we'll discuss this also further. Bhaja sakhe bhavat kinkaris mano. So bhaja sakhe, bhaja means please accept, it's a service, Bhajan means a service. Sakhe means oh friend. Bhavat, it's your. Kinkari means your servants. We are your servants. Smano, us. Now means us. Jalaruhananam charudarshaya. Jalaruha. Jala means water. Ruha means that flower which grows in the water. Lotus flower. Ananam means your face. Beautiful face, which gives pleasure to everybody. Charudarshaya. Charu meaning beautiful. We've got this one name Charu for many women, especially in Maharashtra. Many ladies have got the name Charu. Means beautiful. Darshaya means please show. We're asking, we are your maid servants. Please show us your lotus face. So let's come to our translation. Krishna, can you show the translation, please? Thank you.
Sorry, the translation?
Yes, just a translation. Thank you. Okay, who would like to read this translation, please? Any volunteer?
Prabhu, I can read.
Please read, please read.
Translation. O you who destroy the suffering of Raja's people, O hero of all women, your smile shatters the fall pride of your devotees. Please, dear friend, accept us as your maidservants and show us your beautiful lotus face.
So this is very simple. You read this, very good, wonderful. They are saying, O destroyer of the suffering of Braj people, O hero of all women, your smiling face shatters the false pride of devotees. Please, my friend or dear friend, show us, accept us as your servants, maid servants, and show us a beautiful place. Very good. Turn the page. Done. Finished. Now let us try and understand this a little deeply. Okay. Now, Krishna, can you show us the word synonyms, please? Right. Now, please read the first line again. Vrajajana. Please repeat. Who was reading that? Please continue reading. Prabhu, please read.
Yes, sir. Vrajajana of the people of Praja, Arthi of the suffering, Han, O destroyer,
Okay.
Veera.
So what does it mean? 1 minute, 1 minute. So what does it mean? O people of Raja, of the suffering, destroyer. So, O destroyer of the suffering of the people of Raj. Okay. So what do you understand by this? What do you understand by this? Anybody, please? Is open for everyone. What does it mean?
He who destroyed the sufferings of the Vraja people.
Yes, that's fine. So what is it? What do you learn from this? Anybody, please? See, the thing is, Vrajajana means people of Raj. So that means we are not included in this, right? Now, how can we think that gopis think only about people on the tract of land? How can they be so sectarian? Vrajajana means any people who are staying in Braj. And what is Braj? Of course, a tract of land. Of course, it is. Tract of land, 84%. where Krishna appeared. Of course. But not only that, it is any living being who remembers Krishna. Vraj also means remembrance of Krishna. So anyone who remembers Krishna is a Vrajvasi, lives in Vraj. Now, how do you live in Vraj? How can I help them? We say, okay, wherever you are, you convert the place into a temple. Make your home into a temple, we say this, correct? Home, then your place of stay where you are staying in a hostel or a room or wherever you are. Wherever you are. Now, how will you make this room or the temple or a home into temple? How will you do this? Can you switch off the screen, please? Thank you.
Sorry, Roger.
Give me the screen share, please. Question answer. So tell me, how will you make this your home into the place of, as a temple, or your room, or wherever you are? How? How will you make it remembrance of Krishna? For that, we have to make our body remembrance of Krishna. So just like you make your surroundings in such a way that you can remember Krishna, right? In your home, you have a temple, you cook prasadam, bhoga, offer to Krishna, correct? You read books, so you can do all of it. It makes the whole chanting of the rounds, chanting of the holy names. So for that, this is still external. The room, the home, the place is still external. We have to make our body remembrance of Krishna. That is how we can understand that we are not this body as a spirit soul. We have to act in a way that our body becomes the temple. Easier said than done, even for me. But this is the fact. Only when we can make our body into temple will we be able to make the surroundings where the body lives into a temple, a place of pilgrimage, of Raj. So Mahavishya Goswami Maharaj says, I want to die in Vrindavan, so I create Vrindavan. Vrindavan means remembrance of Krishna. Raj means remembrance of Krishna. You get this point? Don't necessarily complicate things. Complications should be avoided at every stage. So this is just the first line we're discussing, first word we're talking about. So now, if you relate to that, then we see that Krishna, who destroys the suffering of his devotees, who remember him. Actually, he destroys suffering of all living beings. But devotees remember him, so their suffering gets destroyed. Simple as that. He's playing his flute, smiling at everybody. But devotees take advantage of this. But this is the point to be understood. So we saw Vrajajanarti, we saw Vrajajana, definition of that. We saw Arti means, Arti is suffering. The word was shown is mentioned suffering. You understood that. Krishna, can we show the word to word again, please? And one who destroys it. That's what Krishna is. What is second? Continue further, please. What is after that? What does he say? Further to me. What do they say after that? Hero or
Yoshitam,
hero? Yeah.
Yoshitam of woman,
Okay, so what do
Nija,
we understand by
Lord.
this 1 minute? Vrajajana Arti Han. We understood that first part. Second of the first line is a Veera Yoshitam, means, oh hero of women. Can you switch off, Krishna? Switch off the screen. Thank you. What do we understand by this? Oh hero of women. What do we understand by this? How does it relate to us? Men. Yeah. You see, when people think Krishna, hero of women, he's surrounded by women, that's right. But that's all foolish thinking. Oh, hero of women meaning what? The deeper meaning of it. So he is not hero of men. Again, Gopi the sectarian? Not at all. You see, the answer to this is given in the Bhagavad Gita, 15:7. Krishna, can you show that verse, please? Thank you, sir. Okay, someone like to read this verse, please? Please read, Padma. Can you read this verse?
Yes, sir. Mamayvamsho jiva loke jivabhuta sanatana manashasthani nindyani prakriti sthani karshati.
Okay, see, Mamay Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhutaha Sanatanaha Manaho Sthani Mana Sasthani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. Okay, so that H has got a dot underneath it to make it aha. Jiva Bhutaha Sanatanaha Manaha. Okay, now read again.
Mamayvamsho jiva loke jivabhutah sanatana
Tanaha
manasasthani
Sanatanaha. Continue further. Keep it very pronounced very clearly. Say again.
manasasthani nindyani prakriti sthani karshati.
Very good. Again.
Mamayvamsho jiva loke jivabhutah sanatana manasasthani nindyani prakriti sthani karshati.
Very nice. Let's read the translation.
Translation. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
So what do you understand by this? The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. We understand, right? He is a father. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with these six senses, which include the mind. So let's switch off. Thank you. So here it means that we are all born as fragmental parts of Krishna from his body. So that means, why did he create us? For his enjoyment. And our business is where we make him enjoy and he will enjoy. So another word for Purusha is man also. It means enjoyer also, supreme enjoyer. He's the creator of all living beings. He created us for a particular purpose. And that purpose is fulfilled when the jivas actually act on that platform for which they are created. See? So that's why when he says this point that, oh hero of women in this. So technically we go to this Prakriti, Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha is a creator, supreme creator. And Prakriti is nature, is created. or enjoy. So to that way, all living beings, all jivas are minute part and parcels of Krishna. Mame vamsa jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatana. So all of the jivas are his eternal segmental parts and parcels. So they are referring to all living beings in that deep philosophical meaning. Oh friend, they're saying, Veera Yoshita is a hero of all women. So for all living beings, is a hero. This is the meaning of the first line. Vraja Janartihan Veera Yoshita. Okay. Now, let's come to the second line. Nija Jana Smaya Dvamsana Smita. Okay, now Nija, just show that. Thank you. Now Nija means your own. Please read. Prabhuji. Read this line. Nija Jana Smita.
Nija, your own. Jana, of the people. Smaya, the pride.
Continue. Dvamsana Smita.
Dvamsana, destroying. Smita, who smile.
Yes. So what he's saying is that your own people, what they're saying is your own. Nija means your own. Jana means people. Your own people, your own people's pride, you are destroying just by smiling. You see? So when Krishna is smiling, there are various reasons for it. One of the reasons given is that when he saw the love of gopis, he could not reciprocate in any given way, or for that matter, any devotee also. So he says, I just have to smile at you. That's it. I cannot do anything more. I can't give you anything more. Thank you very much for your services, giving me so much joy. So he just smiles. This is one aspect. That is from his point of view, he is a humble and meek creator, God himself. And from the point of view of the devotees, we understand this, that the gopis, the devotees, see this, that the smile is meant for destroying our pride. We go to him with so much things. As devotees also, we feel very proud about ourselves. We chant some rounds, we're very proud. We have got some knowledge, we are very proud. You see? So in front of him, when we see him in that disarming way of just smiling, that he cannot do anything. He's just smiling, thanking us for our service. Although he creates everything, the creator of the whole world, supreme absolute truth, that gives us humility to say, then who am I in front of him? Do you think he cannot thank us? So that's the reason why we accept the Gopi's definition of why he smiles. Because it destroys the pride of his devotees. Because non-devotees don't understand these things. You would not see Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha smiling, or Jesus Christ smiling. Krishna always smiles. There's the reason why. He's always happy. That's why he's also called Purushottam, Supreme Purush, enjoy. And so for all the women, Prakriti. And that's why he smiles. Okay. And after that, what are the last two lines, please? Krishna is going to show the bottle of synonyms. Thank you. After Smita, let's continue.
Bhaja, please accept. Sakhe, O friend. Bhavat, your. Kinkari, maid servants. Sma, indeed. Na, us. Jalaruha, lotus. Ananam, your face. Charu, beautiful. Darshaya, please show.
Very nice. Now read the whole English only, what was synonyms.
Of the people of Vraja, of the suffering, O destroyer, O hero of women, your own, of the people, the pride, destroying, whose smile, please accept, O friend, your maidservants, indeed, us, lotus, your face, beautiful, please show.
Okay, now come to the translation. Krishna, finish with the translation. Thank you. Yes, read.
Translation. O you who destroy the suffering of Raja's people, O hero of all women, your smile shatters the false pride of your devotees. Please, dear friend, accept us as your maid servants and show us your beautiful lotus face.
First off, this is the meaning of this particular verse. You see, we try to understand that Vraja doesn't mean only tract of land. It is the suffering of all living beings. You see, and we saw that he is not only the hero of women. Women means all living beings. And why so? Then we saw that what he does special favor on his devotees. He does it for everybody. Because everybody is a devotee in a way, in a sense. But those who take pain to understand him and his actions, their pride he destroys by this one. So please, O friend, accept us as your maid servants. Please show us a lotus face, beautiful lotus face. Show us a darshan. This is the meaning of this particular verse, which the Gopi is singing in separation from Krishna. Now, I think we should sing the verse again before we conclude. Krishna, can you show the verse again, please? Okay. Who would like to be? We can have a few volunteers. You can lead. Who would like to lead, please?
Krishna.
Yes, please, please. Thank you.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam. So, Prabhu, should I stop after each line or just read the entire thing?
No, read the whole 4 lines.
Okay. Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaj Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
All of us now. Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. Yes, please. Anyone else? Any volunteer, please?
Okay. Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajanasmaya Dvamsanasmita Bhajasake Bhavat Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajana Smaya Dvamsana Smita Bhaja Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya. Yes, please.
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनास्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करैस्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शया.
Vrajajanartihan Virayoshitam Nijajana Smaya ध्वंसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शनम्. Yes, please. Anyone else?
Brajajana Dirayoshita Nijajana Smaya Vamsana Smita Bhajasakhe Bhava Kinkari Smano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya
व्रजजनार्तिहं वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय. Yes, any two please? Last two.
व्रजजनातिहन् वीरयोषिता निजजना स्मया ध्वंसना स्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शया
व्रजजनार्तिहं वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय. Yes, any last one please? Yes, thank you.
व्रजजनार्तिहन् वीरयोषितां निजजना स्मया ध्वंसना स्मृता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शया
व्रजजनार्तिहं वीरयोषितां निजजनस्मया ध्वंसनस्मिता भज सखे भवत् किङ्करी स्मनो जलरुहाननं चारुदर्शय. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Yes, anyone has anything to say, any questions or realizations on this, what we discussed so far? Thank you. Okay, all right, we'll do the other way now. Just can you show us one point which you picked up today?
Hare Krishna, Babaji.
Yes, please continue.
Yeah, I picked up few points, but the one is why Krishna smiling, as you asked the question. So I got the answer now, that he's destroying the pride of his devotees. Yes, Babaji. So that's, I understood. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So that will be the most given answer to them. Okay, okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, please continue. Hare Hare.
So one point that I took from the class is that anyone who remembers Krishna is a Vrajvasi. Vraj is not just a piece of land, but whoever remembers Krishna, and we should try to make our home temple.
Yes, and see, the land of Krishna, Braj, is where Krishna appeared. So all his pastimes are there, see? So obviously that makes one remember Krishna all the time, you know? At the same time, by studying, reading Bhāgavatam, changing our lives, we can do it also. Everybody has the chance. Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for this really nice verses. What I understand from this one is he's not only hero of woman. He loves everyone. He loves Prakriti, and he's in everyone's heart. That's my relation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Please, everybody should continue. Just keep continuing.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there are a lot of points. I think one point was that it was same as Pradyum Prabhu, that Braja does not just mean people who are living in Braj, but it is also someone who's remembrance of Krishna. And we have to make our home as a temple, not just home in my hostel, my room. And one thing that you said, that for doing that, we can do all these things. We can make our home a temple. But what is also very important, that we have to make our body also a temple by remembering Krishna constantly. That is what I learned. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I also, there's a lot of points in the lecture, but one point that I picked up on was Villa Krishna, as Guru said, is not only the hero of women, but also men as well. And we refer to that verse of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 7. Villa Krishna says that the living entities are all like fragmental part and parcels as well. So that's what I learned, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, thank you for such a wonderful session in class. What I picked up was, Prabhu, there are 2 points. One was the meaning of Arti, that I got to know. That comes from Ratri. So that delivers us from ignorance, right? Number 1 was that. And second point, Prabhu, was Nija Janasmaya Dvamsana Smita, that Krishna destroys the pride of his own people. So if some point in life there is some instance where my pride is being destroyed, I will think that I am Krishna's Nija Jana. That will make things better, instead of thinking that my pride is being destroyed and hence it's something wrong. It's more like that Krishna thinks of us as Nija Jana. So that was one point.
Hare Krishna. All covered. Anyone wants to say?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I think somebody was speaking, so I stopped.
Okay. Please continue. Don't wait for me to ask. Please continue.
What I realize is the main point is actually, why Krishna smiles. So I'm meditating on this point, and it's very wonderful, actually the meaning behind why Krishna smiles, because as you said, we also get, sometimes prideful of actually, sometimes we do some study and, some realization here and there. So whatever Krishna does, as you say, he's actually try to uplift his devotees. So he wonderfully smiles and destroys our pride. So there is no impediment, in our part going back to Godhead. And also the beautiful meaning of Arti as well, that actually described, that actually destroys the suffering, the ignorance, or Ratri. And actually it's mean to destroy our suffering, but I think we feel very austere to wake up early and do the puja. But this is for our own betterment, Actually, Krishna is giving opportunity to become happy by actually, doing the Arti. And His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj always says, you should always welcome Krishna, every day. Even if it's late, do not think too late, Whatever time you do the Arti, with Krishna appears, everything is become auspicious. So it's very nice meaning, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. There were so many points which our devotees have already covered, and one of the point, the same as what devotees covered, is like, why do we do Aarti for Krishna? And Aarti is to destroy the Aarti will destroy our suffering. So before this, my perception was like, I was doing Aarti in order to do some service for Krishna or engage my senses for Krishna's service, so that I will have some, it will increase my bhakti in some or the other way. But now the meaning, which I understood today, that it will destroy our suffering. So this is what I've learned.
Yes, yes. And also, what this understanding was not wrong. How does it destroy our suffering? By engaging our senses in the service. Brings us from ignorance, more material world. So that's why it's correct. Nice. Okay, is it done now, everybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu, for teaching us those basic concepts. And this is your specialty, how you teach. And I like the way the tune, the melodious. You started with the tune I liked. And also the reason why Krishna is the only God who smiles. Nobody else smiles. So that's my two relation, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. My realization was that when I was, first of all, the verse is very sweet and nectarian. And there are so many things that Krishna is doing for us, And I was thinking that to destroy someone's pride is such a difficult thing to do. It's not very easy. So you need, expertise there. And if Krishna helps us in destroying our pride, then there is a chance for us to progress. So how much Krishna is always helping us so that we can increase our consciousness and come closer to Krishna. And I just remember there was a devotee of Srila Prabhupada's disciple, and they were saying that when they went to India for the first time in Vrindavan, there was this boy who was, I think, a rickshaw driver or something like that. And he had this T-shirt on him, and on the T-shirt was written, "I'm your super everything." And then he was remembering that that's, how we think about Krishna. I'm your super everything. And I actually remembered that. And I thought, actually, Krishna is our super everything, He's just, rightfully, he's the hero for the men or women or everyone. So, yeah, that's my realization. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for today's class, Prabhuji, and it's very nice to sing the verse. And you always give us nice practice of that verse. So whenever it's usually it happens that I always remember, next few days that melody is, it's very melodious, and how to sing that one. And I also realized the same point, that why Krishna is smile, to destroy our devotees' pride. So whenever I will see now Krishna, I will realize this one, that should not be in the pride, and I'm always the servant of Krishna, and I'm here to serve Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, Prabhuji, for very beautiful, melodious class today. And it was really nice to sing this verse, and I enjoyed a lot. So, as everyone has already covered these points, that why we do the arti, or why Krishna is smiling. So, yeah, so to just destroy the pride of the devotees, Krishna never likes that his devotees should have pride, because pride keeps one away from Krishna. So as Narad Muni, we have heard the story of Narad Muni, how he had pride for a little bit of time, and then how Krishna destroyed his pride as well. So the other thing, the last two lines of this verse, where it says Bhaj Sakhe Bhavat Kinkari Smano. So we are all servants of Krishna, and if Krishna can just think us of his, if we belong to Krishna, and Krishna accepts our services, then that is the greatest success of this human birth. And then also Jala Ruhananam Charu Darshaya. And when we do the total surrender to Krishna and do the service, everything in service of Krishna, then we can see the real beautiful face of Krishna. Otherwise, it's just, we can't keep it in our heart. So that is my realization for this verse. Thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much for this very melodious verse today. It reminded me when once we sang the same meter verse in the temple while doing our services. Yeah, it's the same meter. Yet they come Janmana Vraja. That one. So it was so good. I was remembering that verse for so long, and finally today we get to get the meter again. So from today's that whenever nobody, like, I don't think anybody thought about that why Krishna always smiles, and we, even if we would have thought about it, we don't know this answer, that it is to destroy the pride. Because as we bow to to some, like, to any personality, even in the human like human being or something, we just destroy our pride and we bow down. And this is the reason, like, why we need to worship, and we have to see Krishna in that smiling face, so that we can destroy our ego and our pride. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for that.
Hare Krishna. I just also felt like we cannot have all these anarthas with us if we want to associate with Krishna. So that was the other realization, that we have to choose whether we want to have all of these things that we have, our pride and our ego and all these things. Do we want to have that, or do we want to have the association of Krishna? We can't have both. So just realize that you have to be absolutely pure and uncontaminated to be able to actually have the association of Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Jai, thank you. That's right. Okay. Anyone is remaining? Okay, for me, thank you very much, dear Lord. It's a wonderful realization from this. It is all mercy of Guru Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada. For me, the inspiration and what I picked up was that the Vrajas and the people of Vraj, so somehow or other, how to become a resident of Vraj. And as I felt that there's no point for me to, unless and until I make my body the remembrance of Krishna, I cannot make the surrounding of the body the remembrance of Krishna. So, and we have the big example of Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Because when Maharaj were asked the last stage, what Maharaj wants to do. Everybody thought Maharaj says, take me to Vrindavan. Maharaj said, no, I'll go to Nashik. And ultimately Maharaj came back to Mumbai in the hospital. And that's the world. And Maharaj, true to the words of this fact, that I want to die in Braj, Vrindavan. So I create Vrindavan. Vrindavan means remembrance of Krishna. And people were reading Bhāgavatam then. I could see it. Since morning they were there. So they were chanting, they were playing Kirtan. And Maharaj was completely at peace. So powerful, glorious. Glorious is our Father, following the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada. So somehow if I become the resident of Raj, I think that would be a great achievement for me in following the footsteps of Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. So with this, we conclude today's. Sorry, anyone? Just last before we finish, wants to say anything? We'll wait for 10 more seconds before we move to the next point. Okay. Haribol. So now, please don't jump on these verses on your own. Go for it. That's why we don't give you the verse number also. Nothing. Don't need for doing it, please. If you want to remember this verse, go to the YouTube video and remember the verse. Because we showed you so many times. Don't go to Google Place or anything. If you want to go, it's up to you. We don't force anybody. But it's not beneficial at the moment. Now, remember this. This is the most in religion. I was just remembering the post that I sent. Srila Prabhupada's quote, which was sent in a beginner's program. The whole process of Krishna consciousness is to replace our love to Krishna, Prabhupada says. So any process that helps us to increase our love of Krishna, there is the best system of religiosity. Such system cannot be checked by any material impediments. And such development of love of Krishna is without any cause. Chanting of Hare Krishna is not meant for achieving any other better thing than Krishna. See, here Prabhupada mentions very clearly that any process, the whole process of Krishna consciousness is to replace our love for Krishna. So any process that helps us to increase our love for Krishna, that is the best system of religiosity. You see, there is not dogmatic one way only. Yes, our process is the same: remembrance, Sranam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Padasya, Namachanam, Dasyam, Sakshyam, Atmanivedanam, etc. So do not, Krishna consciousness, as taught by Prabhupada, is what is been spoken by Krishna. It cannot be only Hindus. It cannot be only for people living in particular tract of land in the world. It is for everybody. Krishna is God of everyone. Please understand this. I mean, now we should be working hard to unshackle ourselves from this concept. And we must bring universality of Krishna consciousness acceptance in this world. In fact, multiversality, not one universe. Universe is one universe. It's a Christian concept. Uni means one. We've got multiverses, multi-universes, multiverses. So Krishna consciousness should be multiverses. Don't bring it down only to one place. Only if you do this, it is. Only if you go there, it is. We spoke about grudge. People think only if you go to Vrindavan, it is. No, that's not the case. Of course, you go there to get inspired. Krishna appeared there. It's very auspicious place of worship. Worshipping Braj Bhumi is as good as worshipping Krishna. At the same time, worshipping Krishna cannot be obstructed by doing anything. That is not our way. This is what Prabhupada taught. Okay? And especially for those who are born in the tract of land which is India. I'm re-emphasizing this point. It is our dharohar. We have to carry this with a lot of respect, without false pride, to the whole world. Please. It's a big responsibility. So all those who are young and old, who are following this process, especially with us in Hare Krishna WECAN, you must please take it upon yourself, your own personal responsibility, that we will change ourselves as we change the world, one person at a time. Not that we are changing and changing the whole world. It will not work. Let us become the Brajajana, and all your realizations which you have given to share with everybody. Please let us aim for that. And let's do the change. That will help Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, Krishna the most. Hare Krishna. Okay, wonderful. Now we come to the conclusion. Whose turn is it today to sing? Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it's my turn, Prabhuji.
Oh, Hare Krishna. Kaise Subhadra? ठीक है?
I'm good, Prabhuji.
Very good, very good. Your health is okay now? You're still with the false? Your voice is not.
I'm fine, Prabhuji.
You're fine. Very good. Very good to hear. Okay. So please, now sing very nicely with a lot of actions, with a big smiling face, and we'll follow you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And let the mother be in the screen, please. Not with you. Let her be in the screen. That both of you should not be alone. Yeah? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Start.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
And today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean,
If our room is clean,
then our mind is clean.
then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
we can do anything.
we can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
And if we are dirty,
we're not happy.
we are not happy.
Wasting time,
Wasting time
it's the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time,
Because wasted time
means a wasted mind.
means a wasted mind.
So best is your time.
So best is your time
When you're in your prime.
when you're in your prime.
And your whole life.
And your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there is nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
But if your health is gone,
If your health is gone,
then that's a different song.
that's a different song.
If your character dies,
If your character dies,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Only saintly behavior,
Only saintly behavior,
that humanity thrives.
that humanity thrives.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We must always remember Krishna.
We must always remember Krishna
And never forget him too.
and never forget him too.
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
That is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here's the greatest clue.
Here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to work so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely.
So listen very closely.
And make your thinking sharp.
And make your thinking sharp.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Let's learn how we can
live and
work so Krishna won't depart.
If something due tomorrow,
If something's due tomorrow,
finish it today.
finish it today.
Whatever's due today,
Whatever's due today,
do it now, don't delay.
do it now, don't delay.
Your friends might be lazy,
Your friends might be lazy
or doing bad things,
or doing bad things.
but you think again, don't follow them,
Don't follow them,
and you will win the end.
and you will win the end.
Whatever work we're given,
Whatever work we're given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you will see Krishna every day.
And when our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
And when our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame is the only way this world will ever become sane.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame is the only way this world we can ever become sane.
Now please ask this greatest question.
Now please ask this greatest question
And find this greatest clue.
and find this greatest clue.
You can only remember Krishna.
We can only remember Krishna
If Krishna remembers you.
if Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
जय झोलेनाथ श्री महाविष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय श्री अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय श्री निताई गौर चंद्र प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
हरि हरि बोल
नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण वस्ताय भूतले श्रीमद् महाविष्णु गोस्वामी
नमो
So Hare Krishna, Purushottam Mass has begun. It's a very important month. It's an extra month. And if you, whatever devotional service that you perform in this month, you get 1,004 more benefits. So suggestion is that increase your round if you want to. If you can't increase the chanting rounds, then intensify your awareness. You can read more, but if you can't read more, then intensify your bhakti in whichever shape and form. It's in your hands. If you want to really increase your bhakti, then this is the time for you. It'll be finishing in, I think, 16th of August. The India time would be different there. Now, I wanted to ask you one question, all devotees from India. Do you follow Ekadashi and all these Vaishnava calendars? Do you want me to create a separate calendar for India, Vaishnava calendar, which you can follow? Only if you're following. If not, then there's no problem for me.
Yes, Prabhu, they are following, Prabhu.
Yeah?
They are
Okay.
following.
So what if we do one thing? In our website, resource website, it's a resource website. And I've created in such a way blogger that tomorrow, even if we do not get renew it, it'll keep going on, without any difficulty. So I'm not changing it for now. So what if we create a link from the calendar? If you go to a calendar, we'll create a link and there's say for India, Vaishnava calendar. So we click on it and your Vaishnava calendar for India will come up. How does that sound? Good idea?
Very good idea, Prabhu.
Okay, wonderful. So give me a couple of days. I'll find a little bit of time and set up the Vaishnava calendar of India. And just as I'm updating New Zealand calendar, we'll update India calendar also. Yeah. Okay. And once it is done, I'll put up a note in the beginners program so everybody can hear or can understand that. Maybe I can put it in the general class also, and so that everybody can, and give you the link also. But I think what I'm trying to do is that I thought about it. I'll give a link, click through link on the beginning of the page of the calendar, and that will take us to the India calendar. Yeah. So wonderful. Hare Krishna.
Thank
So
you,
Krishna willing, we'll see you next week, same place, same time. Till then, chant Hare Krishna, take care of your health, and be happy. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Prabhuji.
Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.